The podcast you are listening to of Holmberg's Morning Sickness is brought to you by my friends at Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale. Meet, mesquite, repeat. Trust me on this one. You've had barbecue before, but you haven't had it this good. Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale, ericsfamilybbq.com.
When was the last time you had really good Texas-style barbecue? Eric's Family Barbecue, the way it's supposed to taste. Always delicious, never rushed, and prepared to perfection. Eric's Family Barbecue uses only 100% fresh meat, slowly smoked over mesquite wood until it's juicy and delicious. We all know their brisket is the best, but have you tried their pulled pork ribs, or rib tips? Amazing, and their sides are all house-made. Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale. Meet, mesquite, repeat. Make the trip. You won't be sorry. Go to ericsfamilybbq.com for more information.
Holmberg's Morning Sickness.
Hear the words you say sometimes? I mean, who talks like that?
98 KUPD.
You're on your own, boys.
Oh, man. Great.
Good luck. You turn it down. I'm fine. It is time now for What Would Brady Do? Before we get into that, our funniest listener, Scott Haynes, has emailed in. It's very funny. He said, "You just don't understand Joel Osteen's church. Our glory holes give you change back in 20s, which is great stuff. Put it in, get your money back." I put my crank in a glory hole at Osteen's church, and it came back covered in cash.
Imagine if that was the thing they left out. There was a hole in the bathroom wall.
Yeah. And then J. Todd Himes emails, and he's right. How stupid is that plumber? You fix the plumbing, you tell him it was all good, and you leave with the booty. They didn't know it was there. It was a trap. We try to trap plumbers. Oh, we know where all our wall money is.
If they knew, they would have been cracking walls.
Yeah, not a soul thought. Good for you, Joel. You got your money back. Before we get into What Would Brady Do, it is Mr. Worldwide today. Monday, December 6th is Mr. Worldwide. 12 Days of Strays. I fell in love with this dog. 4 years old. One thing about Mr. Worldwide is he's not been around kids a lot, so they assume older kids are better. And he's a terrier, and a lot of terriers, small, big, otherwise, are solo dogs. So they think he would prefer being in a house without other dogs. Toys and stuff are his. Terriers are very territorial, so they don't like being your dog. I've had a couple terriers that get like a little, hey, I'm not getting enough attention, and they start pushing stuff over and knocking other little dogs down. And he's adorable. God, this dog was fun. And he runs up to you and just throws himself down. Roll like in my belly, man. Hit my belly. It's like, you're the best. Mr. Worldwide's great. Available for adoption today. 12 Days of Strays at 98KUPD.com. Thanks to Hooters and Lerner and Rowe. They're covering the adoption fees right now. It's time now for What Would Brady Do? And it's brought to you by M&P Guns over there on 12th Street in Indian School. Their brand new store. Mo Money Pond's got their new store, M&P Guns, towards the back of that beautiful, incredibly well-lit shop. Have they torn down the dump in front yet?
I haven't been over there, but it was scheduled
soon
to be gone.
Good.
Like, I think this week.
But the asbestos would kill like a 5-mile radius, so they got to be real careful, dome it up, and get rid of it. I didn't realize how ugly that building was until they built this Shangri-La behind it. And what was the name of that taco place we went to?
Tacos Chihuas.
That was good.
Yeah.
Really good.
Walked over there. It's right next door. It's good stuff. So get yourself some lunch, running over to M&P Guns, and get all that ammo and gun stuff that you've ever wanted. They've got it, and there's no supply chain problem there. If they can't have it, like, right in front of you, they'll get it, and it'll be reasonable. It won't be months down the line like when you try to order online. M&P Guns, 12th Street and Indian School, right there in beautiful Phoenix, Arizona. Brady, are you ready?
Let's do it.
Dear Brady, calling me ugly isn't an insult to me. I'm unattractive. Well, I get that. It's like I wrote this. But I say that it is the reason that I am a millionaire. That's right. I got skills and a personality because I couldn't rely on my looks growing up. I'm only 4, and I have hustled, and I have earned it. Now, granted, I'd have to sell some of my stuff to have $1 million, but I am technically a millionaire. I'm very comfortable. I've also never had a serious relationship because for the past 15 years of working, I've been so focused on making sure that I'm financially okay, I didn't have time for a girl. Well, that's kind of slowed down a little. I'm seeing a girl who is absolutely stunning, Instagram model, hot, smoke show. She's 10 years younger than me. She has very little cash, no skill with cash, but we are talking about taking things to the next level. In my mind, I think this is a great idea, but I am also wondering, a little piece of me that says she only wants the lifestyle, not me. Is this something I'm dealing with because it's normal, or what would Brady do? Asking you, millionaire Brady.
Keep what you're doing, man. Make that money. Yeah, she's into it for the money, but it's a good life.
So are you.
Yeah.
got the exact same mentality you have.
And
She's
I was going to say,
in it for the cash.
And what are you in it for?
Well, he's in it for the cash.
Exactly.
And her, bowing down to you. The difference is she's pretty. She didn't have to work to get it. She's going to get some of yours.
Correct. And
you are
if
ugly.
You take it to the next level, depends on, if you want to go traditional.
Nup it.
I was just going to say the same thing. Prenup.
Nup it.
That
It
would
meant
be
the
the
world to you.
recommendation
Yeah.
because it sounds like, and to you, that's the priority. If that priority is you like being successful, making that money, then I would
nup it. Sure. And you're ambitious and you're strong and you worked real hard and that's great stuff, but you're also ugly. The money makes you more attractive. She doesn't have to work hard. You have to realize that. There's nothing about this girl that has to ever put an effort in for the next 12 years. Then the ravages of time begin. And she better get a personality, but she said, you're 34, she's 24. She better develop a personality sometime now and the next 2 presidents. Because if she doesn't have anything by the time she's 34 and you didn't up it, she's going to have a ton of money. And that'll carry her into her 40s if she doesn't get the personality. So try to see if she's got that going for her. A lot of those girls that are 24 and scoring millionaires at that age, it must be smoking. But they're usually kind of boring. Right?
Yeah. It sounds like it's going in the right direction.
Yeah, I think so too. So definitely get some paperwork. Move that little Betty right in there. Take advantage of it until what happens, Brett?
What?
She ages.
Oh, yeah, she expires.
That's exactly right. I like when Brett says it. Don't help him. We'll get it to him.
I was just making sure we were on the same page.
I just want to make sure. Toledo likes to answer my questions for you. She expires like milk. It happens to everybody. That's why.
If he's got that kind of cash, he doesn't have to worry about it. Just gets rid of her before the expiration date.
And that's what she needs to realize.
Exactly.
We're telling him, hey, he's in it for the lifestyle. What she needs to realize is he's in it for as long as you are valuable to him.
Yeah.
So that's not good. That's not the healthiest relationship, but you've entered all that cash into it. And the last thing you want, I think, is a woman with an equal amount of money because she's going to smash heads. Too competitive. The whole place will turn into a big, Super Bowl every day where you're trying to be stronger.
And it really comes down to liking each other.
That's right. And that's not ever going to happen, I don't think. I don't think two people, I don't think a man and a woman could ever do that. Equally yoked financially, or it has to be an imbalance. Somebody owes something. Like you give me your beauty and I give you this lifestyle until your beauty cracks. And trust me, a girl will hate hearing that. But Brett says when she expires, when she's in her mid-30s, he'll get rid of her. If he loses his money, she'll get rid of him.
She's gone before that.
So it's even. If that guy's broke and loses his ambition and takes that lifestyle away, she's there for that too. So women can get mad and say, oh, that's awful you say that when she's ugly, he'll leave her. If he's broke, she'll leave him. So let's just keep doing what we're doing here and recognize it. And also, ugly guy, celebrate yourself a little bit.
You're doing well.
Ugly. Take advantage of this. Ugly guy, banging hot chicks, that's winning. That's called winning.
Exactly.
Tiger blood, man.
I was with Lovitz this weekend. You've seen that. He's been with models. So I don't want to hear it from the ladies. That's terrible you say that we expire and you just get rid of us. Yeah? Well, if we go broke, you do the same. I would not. If my husband went broke, I'd stay. Well, then you must not be that hot. Because a hot girl would go, I got options.
Yep.
Ugly
for a little while.
Right. Yeah, for a little bit. She's eventually going to need to settle in.
Unless she's Kate Beckinsale or something.
That's
then,
right. She can move anywhere she wants.
Yep.
Dear Brady, my mom has been involved in a cult, and I won't say the name of this cult, but I do her taxes, and she gave $52,000 to them this year. She's got some cash, but come on. There's zero return on that. Would you alert the IRS about this, or would you see if you can stop? She's not hearing me at all. Do I get a conservatorship, which I'm capable of doing? It'll ruin the relationship, but it's all going to go away if she keeps this up. She's got about 6 years of this left. And let me tell you the hint about the cult. Xenu's involved. That is all. Riley. Oh, I know this one. That's them Scientologists.
Yeah.
$52,000.
Isn't, you get a tax break on some of that.
Jeez, I don't know.
If it's a 501c3,
wow.
Absolutely.
Unless you're just dropping cash in.
If she's dropping cash in, tougher to report. Mm-hmm. You know, that's a honor system. You can still report it as long as they record.
What do they do, like a 10% thing? You got to have recorded evidence of your.
Yeah.
Nobody's recording cash drops. The basket goes by anonymously on
some
purpose.
People you can write it down, say it, and then But you're better off always for doing that is if you are donating, the check is the best way to record
he's
it.
clearly a tax guy. He says he does her taxes.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing she doesn't have a lot of records saying this is a tax write-off.
Or maybe she does, and that's how I know.
Or, yeah, that could be. But it's not full. And you can't be handing out $52,000 a year to a cult.
Yeah, that's true.
Newly into it sounds like, or she's been into it for a couple of years. You got some work to do. I don't know if you could get the, I guess you could go for a conservatorship, but.
You got to take that to court and stuff.
Yeah, I think that's expensive.
Good.
Sure.
The best you can do is like hope that she either comes out of it or, you got to let that go.
What you're saying is you have to mourn the loss of your mother. She's gone. She is a Scientologist now. And I don't know why you'd want to hang out with her in the first place. She's a Scientologist now.
Send Leah Remini over there.
Yeah, exactly.
Save her.
Leah Waver. I don't think if my mom turned Scientologist, I'd just remember her for what she was and let her drift off into the sunset on her own.
We had a good run.
We had a nice run. This mom, I don't know. I don't think I love anybody so much that if they became Scientologists, I would keep them around. If your mom and dad became Scientologists, you'd try to talk them out of it. I'm like, I'm done here.
I try to talk them out of it or talk to them about it.
Right.
But I'd still,
I'd be out.
If she runs out of, the only thing that for him, if she runs out of money, then she'll come back to him.
Nah, you're a Scientologist. Go to them now.
Yeah, she could move in.
Yeah, they'll take you.
They've got facilities.
You go to that workstation down there in Indio. Start doing some of the labor. $52,000 in a year.
That's insane.
To any sort of facility that just harbors your inner beliefs. Joel Osteen's walls are like, that's nothing. That's in a playpen.
At some point, you need a return on investment, right?
Yeah. More than just the promise of a
Yeah.
spaceship and a planet.
Yeah.
Osteen don't waste time with $52,000.
Yeah. Please, that's a drop in the bucket. You just keep that.
Don't insult me.
Pauper, I don't like what you're doing. Brady, I have an opportunity to join a family member in a cross-country trucking job. Should I leave my $14 an hour job to get my CDL and start a new chapter in life? The pay is better, but I would be away from my younger kids for weeks at a time. My lady could quit her job and be home 24/7 if I do this, and she doesn't like her job anyway. That would just make it tight again. Tyler.
Try it.
What would you do?
They are signing big bonuses, like $100,000 bonuses to go to get into the trucking business.
Yeah, I don't know if that's what he's getting. He's
left and
getting a
right.
lot of dough. Get your CDL license. It's a better job. Always upgrade.
Where's the problem? You get away from them kids.
Yeah, weeks at a time.
I'm in.
That's what they sell vacation homes for. You get away from the kids. I mean, that's the whole goal of having kids is to get away from them. It becomes a giant hide and seek with the earth.
And if the missus is fine with it,
Yeah.
and it depends on the, if he's like, how involved on the kids, like if he's coaching Little League or something like that, you could still probably work things out. I mean, the only way you find out is going into that job and all of a sudden you really like it.
Yeah.
That's good. If you don't, you can find something else.
This is super accommodating, Brady, today. Everything's going to work. You're coaching Little League. I don't know where that came in.
Because of the Osteen talk, he's got to feel right.
I think it's because he's got to get Kirby a dog today to finish her punishment.
What?
Is there
Mr. Worldwide?
The only other
There you
thing
go.
is the job that he has.
Yeah, $14 an hour.
Does that have room to move up?
But, okay, that said, that's time and a maybe.
It is time.
Now, this is a thing where he can do the CDL license and guaranteed move himself. But it comes with work and getting out of the house.
I don't know
Sometimes
how you're
that's
doing
part
it
of
at 14 an hour.
I don't either.
Kids, take this trucking job.
Yeah, I agree. And shove it. Nuts.
Then if you can get, in a year or two, you can buy your own private rig,
That's right. Next
get a
thing you know,
chimpanzee, and go on the road.
Oh, man.
BJ and the Bear reference.
BJ from the Bear is what I like to say. Yeah. Because you got that road simian that's going to be trained to do some things that the hookers can't. Probably going to pay a hooker to do it with the bear at least once, right? If you had a road monkey and you had hookers at truck stops, you'd see what the hooker's up. You'd try it once. Why don't you please my friend here for a little bit? I watch, and then the stories you could tell for ages.
Dress them up.
Not even dress them up, just let them be full monkey, and then just have the hookers at the truck stops who'll do anything for $50. You gonna believe what I had her do? You know that monkey I have? Uh-huh. They had interspecies relations. Shut up. I want to see
Blowing bear.
I want to see.
I want to see. You'd watch that if you were a trucker. You're at Rip Griffin's, and a guy's like, I got a monkey in the car, and I want them hookers. Let me see. I know it's on my ring cam.
At cross country, imagine all the Buc-ee's you can stop at.
Oh, man. And get all those lot lizards up in there to bang your monkey.
Shower up.
Because they're not human, the hookers at the truck stops. That's why all the truckers are serial killers. They get rid of them. Let me find another one here. An older lady. Had an argument with my wife. Don't like that one. Ew. Dear Brady, last night I had an argument with my wife about her dirty feet. We put up Christmas lights on our trees and bushes, and the whole time my wife was in her bare feet. She's always in her bare feet socks. She never puts shoes on. She's outside doing simple tasks in her bare feet. Yeah. So at the end of the night, she's sitting on her clean bed with these Fred Flintstone dirt bags at the end of her ankles. Since she showers in the morning, it was most likely to stay there all night. Is she going to wash those things? And she got mad and stormed off to the shower, griping the whole way. I told her I can't believe I had to even bring it up. It's common sense. Clean yourself. Everybody hates dirty feet. I hate dirty feet. We have a no shoe rule in my house because I feel dirty feet. I feel about dirty feet the same way John feels about a butthole. It's equal. Brady, am I overreacting, or is my wife settle this argument?
I wouldn't worry about it. A couple of years, she's going to lose those feet from diabetes.
You think so? I think she's
Clean your feet.
You don't lose it from being
filthy.
dirty.
Yeah.
This is why Brady is who he is. He thinks that's how you get diabetes. Meanwhile,
I'm just saying, if she's not washing her feet.
Right, she's a pig.
It leads
Yes.
to diabetes. We get what you're saying.
Since she ain't washing her feet, you're better looking naked. I got you.
Yeah.
She's probably not taking care of the rest of herself.
And if
Filthy
the feet
pig.
is an obvious thing,
Oh.
what else is going on?
Now, that candy store not getting washed before bed.
Roots and stews,
Yeah.
man.
And that's a thing, ladies and men. You should always shower before bed because that's where the action happens. And it's an announcement to say, I'm clean and considerate to the sleeping arrangement we have. Going to bed with today's junk on you is disgusting to me. You pooped. You're outside putting up Christmas lights, dirty pig. You take your clothes off and climb into the rack. No. Wash up. The whole day is on you. Wash it off. And if you need a shower to kickstart your day the next morning, do that too. We got plenty of water. You seen them oceans? They're everywhere. We're good.
Jump in the pool. It's good for the circulation
There's
right now.
some of that. Just at least get today off of you. It is good for you, the cold bath. But clean up before bed. Think about it. We're going to, 4 in the morning we wake up. I go to bed about 11. I'm not climbing into bed with all that on me and everything that happened to me and going, all right, who's up for a little blah, 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 blah. It's not happening. It's disgusting. And if a woman did it, you'd be like, gross, go wash that thing.
Just scrub the feet up. She should know better
Put
than that.
some shoes on. It's kind of an announcement that you're not interested in your partner, too. I think it's more of a subconscious thing to say, I don't clean myself before bed to keep you away from me.
If she's not wearing shoes and it's been a long time, she's got like those heel spurs.
She's got Circle K feet.
Yeah, she got them Circle K feet.
Yeah.
He's right. Them spurs and that like it looks like a turtle's tail hanging off the back of that lady's foot.
You might have to shoe her.
Wouldn't hurt.
Carve some of that hoof
Bring those
off.
hooves over here.
Yeah.
We're going to walk around without shoes. I'm going to have you take you down there to the smith.
You canter in this bedroom now.
You got to grind it every once in a while.
Take some shavings off my wife's
Also,
feet.
guy who emailed, wife's a pig. How dare you climb in my clean bed with that?
Feels like he knows that.
He knows. That's why he's emailing. He wants her out. That's a deal breaker. You come in my bed with black feet. Boof. Boof. I remember being years ago, I thought I was going to like this girl. And I remember she was walking around her place with no shoes on. And we ended up in the shower together. And I looked down, and it's just her apartment. And the water hit her feet, and it turned the water a different color.
Clouded the.
And that was immediate boner death. So we played around for a little bit, and then I'm like, I got to go. Because that was from her apartment floor. And I said, slong, pig. She said, but wait. Because she sounded just like Brady.
You know what happened?
That wasn't a boner killer?
Oh, that was awesome. I liked that. Anything to quiet that. I had to fill that mouth. What are you... Anyway. Brady, if you could never smell again, final question, what would you want one last sniff of before death takes you? What's your favorite smell, essentially? What's a smell you can't live without? It's weird because I didn't have smell for a little while, so this is real to me.
So many of them, and I have to choose one.
One smell you get a whiff of before you leave.
That lady's feet after hanging Christmas lights.
Your answer's easy.
Pizza, man.
Would it be pizza? Does pizza have a significant smell?
Or barbecue smell?
I would say bacon would have to be your thing.
Bacon. I'm going with
bacon would be the last.
Yeah. That's tough to top.
That's right.
Take me now, Lord.
Clean poon. Brady. Well, ladies, have bacon down there. That'd be great. Yeah, mine would be the Aria. When you first walk into the Las Vegas Aria, that peppermint and vanilla smell that hits you.
It's pretty good.
It used to be a lot stronger. It's not as strong as it used to be. But, man, that place smells good. Brett? Instead of a last meal, your final smell.
Probably the gravy cooking on the
Mama's gravy.
Stove, yeah.
Mama's delicious
Shaved
juices.
garlic.
Mama's juices. Got to get a smell of Mama's juices before I go. That's my Mama's a juice. Toledo?
I like barbecue.
Okay. I got an answer for Toledo, too.
Yeah, I know.
Toast.
Oh. No, the smell of tires and asphalt burning.
That's what I was going to say.
As a car speeds away.
Said rubber.
Remind him of his dad one last time. Smoky tires. B.F. Goodrich just tearing up the asphalt as it speeds away. Because that's the last time he saw his dad. Take me back to that day. There you go. That is what Brady did, and I think you did a fairly nice job today, Brady. Well done. It's 98 KUPD.
The best the world has to offer in music, drama, and comedy.
You've been listening to Holmberg's Morning Sickness Podcast, brought to you by our friends at Eric's Family Barbecue in Avondale. Meet, mesquite, repeat. Eric'sFamilyBBQ.com.